You are now listening to the Dread and Butter Show. You are listening to the Dread and Butter Show, the middle-aged couple that attempts to figure out pop culture. Yes, pop culture.
And then we talk about it.
Yeah, so, okay, well, what do you want to attack first? Let's talk about Carlton.
Alphonso Ribeiro.
Yes. So we was watching on, what show was that?
That was on YouTube. It was called Comedy Hype.
Okay. So they were interviewing Alphonso Ribeiro, and the clickbait title was he got a message for black people about his about his dance or something like that. So me growing up, I always admired Alphonso Ribeiro because he was I think I'm older than him, but he was in the Michael Jackson commercial. He was known for having the moves, and he was just making he was just frustrated, expressing his frustration about being asked everywhere he goes in public to just do the Carlton dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess
I understand. I can understand why he would feel frustrated about that, though.
yeah, but at the end of the day, I mean,
It comes with the territory because you're a celebrity.
that's what people remember you most by. And then if people grew up with this show, I would never ask them to do that. You know what I mean? But but I can understand why people would ask them because they liked him and they thought it was cool, and and people copied it.
Yeah, but people have to understand that dude's probably like 40-something years old now.
Yeah,
close to 50.
Arthritis.
He probably was 16, 17 when he did that role.
I mean, before, I'm pretty sure when he was coming up, he was doing the moonwalk.
He probably doesn't even identify with that anymore. Like the mindset that made him say, "Oh, let me do a Carlton dance."
I doubt it.
You know?
Well, no, you're right. You're right.
So
no, I get it. That's probably why he's
like,
so frustrated.
Come on now, I'm almost 50 years old. He probably a grandfather or something.
That's true. Well, stop getting frustrated. These are your fans, and that anybody actually be happy that they're not treating you, messed up and throwing stuff at you and throwing your trash out there.
Well, I think his way of being respectful was telling them in a respectable manner, "Hey, look, I don't want to do that anymore." It's not like he was cussing when he said, "Look, I get frustrated when people ask me that."
Okay. Understood, and we have to respect their boundaries.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's not ask him anymore. If we see him in public, leave Carlton. I mean,
I'm gonna ask him just cause, just cause he said he don't want nobody.
Leave him alone. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm over him. If we want to see it, just turn on the reruns and see it.
You want to talk about rap snitches?
Yeah. So I posted on Facebook, right? Well, Dread had it told me about because I'm a fan of MF Doom, but I totally forgot about that song. Your memory fades after a while. So he mentioned it, and I was like, that's right, that's exactly what they're saying. So yeah, I posted it and posted a picture of Young Thug because we saw it on the news that he's facing RICO charges, and they may be about to lock up the whole organization or the crew that he down with, if I'm not mistaken. So what is it?
Well, it's his label. He has name of his label is YSL, and they're saying that the label is a gang,
and they gotta prove that, right?
So they hit him with the RICO charge, which is racketeer influenced and corrupt organization.
And they're using his lyrics as well because I think he said something. Do you remember the line he said?
No,
I forgot.
I'm not
They
a
mentioned
follower of Young Thug,
no, not him. I'm talking about in the news. They repeated it on the news.
Yeah,
the line. I forgot what it was. Yeah. So they said a line that said that he was kind of admitting to murdering somebody or whatever.
Oh yeah, it was something like he said. Not to be laughing, but it was I find it funny that they trying to use
lyrics, art against them.
He said that I never caught a body or I never pulled the trigger or something like that, but I'm responsible for that body. Something to that effect.
Wow. Okay. Okay. And that's a Rico. That's Rico, right? That means you're part of an organization. That means one of your people did the bidding for. Did your,
I mean, I don't know how they would. I
That's
don't understand their argument because there's lawyers that are saying like this is kind of a slippery slope to try to use somebody's lyrics.
I just want y'all to pay attention real close because I honestly feel that if you haven't learned before, because I know somebody who was actually a part of a gang, and he had not he stopped listening to he closed his Facebook account because that's how all his friends got caught up out there. So he closed his Facebook account so that they won't connect him to that. He didn't want to get in trouble. So and so that's why he said I don't do Facebook, I don't do none of that stuff because that's how they get. He said they got his whole crew, all his boys is in jail now. So yeah, that was somebody that was a friend of a friend. So yeah, I don't want y'all saying that I know people and I'm hemmed up in some shit. So it's like if you're part of a crew, you got to be careful who you roll with sometime. And even if you are close with that person, like it's just y'all posting on social media and everything. It's just crazy. But not for nothing, what T.I. said.
Yeah, he said, how come the Ku Klux Klan isn't being hit with RICO charge?
Well, everybody should know that answer because then we won't have no polices, no judges. Who's going to arrest us?
Who's going to arrest the real RICO?
Who's going to protect us and arrest us? We got to leave them alone because they all up in there. So anyway, so let's move on. Just be safe.
Oh well, the other thing was that we kind of brushed over it was the song "Rap Snitches" by MF Doom.
Yeah, shall get the
came
people
out in
the
2004.
Lyrics.
He said, "Rap snitches telling all their business. Get up on the stand, be their own star witness. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. Mess around, get the whole label sent up for years, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And that was 2004. Now in 2022, we're dealing with a rapper whose label is the main offender, or they're saying is the organization, the criminal organization. Mm-hmm. So his lyrics are being used against him. So he's actually snitching on himself, basically.
Crazy. Yeah, check out the MF Doom. That's it's
all caps. MF Doom, all caps.
Yes.
You have to remember that.
You don't have to type that in.
Yeah, when you type in MF Doom, it's all caps. That's a respect thing.
Okay, understood. My bad. I'm a fan of his music, but I didn't even know it went that deep with y'all like that. So yeah, so type it in all caps out of respect because he's deceased. He died
before he passed. Yeah, well he is.
Yeah, he's passed on. He's on the other side. And what happened? Yeah,
you leaned on it, push it forward.
Let me make sure. All right, so yeah, type in MF that we good. Type in MF Doom, Rap Snitches, and check out he has a lyric video. There's a lyric video up. That's where I got a chance to listen to. Read the whole thing because I was like, wow, he was a prophet. He was actually prophesying.
Well, he actually foreseen the way rap was going at the time.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, what else we got before we get into it? We ready for one wife, two wife, three wife, four yet?
Oh yeah, we was talking about
okay,
Mr. Cannon.
So a sister friend of mine had inboxed me. I got a couple of my favorite people that like to send us articles every now and again. They usually send me stuff. So my homegirl who's a teacher, showing her much love. What's up, Stevon? Anyway, so she sent me an article about Nick Cannon, right? And I didn't even know. Like I don't really pay attention to him like that. Since him and Mariah broke up, I was really happy for him. I figure, if he had a crush on Mariah all these years, he deserves to, if she wants to, he married her. They had children together, and I thought they was going to run off into the sunset and live happily ever after. And I didn't even know that they wasn't doing well. I didn't foresee that happening. So, long story short. So she sends me the article and says that he is on his 10th baby mama right now. So he has all these kids. Now, mind you, he has a lot of money. But I think that when you have this behavior going on, you might have a sex addiction, bro. Like, who wants to have 10 baby mothers all living like, that's polygamy illegally, right? Now, unless you plan on going back
it's
and
only polygamy
tapping
if
on
you're
them,
saying that this is my wife. Other than that, it's just a woman you slept with and had a child with.
Have you seen his talk show?
No. Okay. Well, I seen it one time.
All right. But when I watched, I saw it one time as well, and I analyzing him. Right. Mm-hmm. I was analyzing him, and it seemed like he was the pretty women in the audience. Mm-hmm. He would like shout them out and, where you from? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe he might have some type of sex addiction, and I don't know. Like every woman that he sees that he's attracted to, he feels like he gotta pop a baby in her or something like that, because it confirms that he still got it or he's attractive. Maybe he has a low self-esteem, and he's going around getting all these women pregnant because they don't know any better. They honestly think that he legitimately likes them.
The Bible said, be fruitful and multiply. Maybe he's taking it literally.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then he needs to challenge those newspapers and say, put some respect on my name. These are my wives. And we all agree that we're raising this tribe together instead of having it look trashy like that.
I mean, you're saying it's trashy. He just had a child with somebody. There's people having children all the time.
All right. And
and they're not married.
Either, or do you think that he got trapped again, or what do you think? He has a healthy sex life.
I just think he got a young lady pregnant.
No, he got a bunch of young lady pregnant.
Well, if you having unprotected sex, that's what happens.
Yeah, wrap it up or something.
You're gonna have,
and it's so
there's
crazy.
always the possibility of a pregnancy.
There is a birth control pill for men out, I believe. I don't know if they approved it yet, but I think that there will be less children in the world if men had control over who pops up pregnant. What do you think about the birth control?
It's already a condom. Control. Use the condom.
No, they want to feel everything.
I understand that.
Yeah. But you still, I can agree.
I wouldn't take no pill though. It's just already,
Please,
they pop
pill. They be popping Xanax. Why wouldn't they pop a birth control pill to protect them from having child support payments for 18 years? Why wouldn't they do that? Why? Exactly. All right. So it says 2 women were carrying Nick Cannon's 9th and 10th baby. Have been identified, like, they were missing. Bree Taisi is expecting Nick's 8th child, according to the sources. The other 2 women are ex-girlfriend Lanisha Cole and Alicia Scott, mom of Nick's son, Zen, who died from a brain tumor in December. May she rest in peace. Lanisha, 42.
No, the baby did.
Oh, the baby. That's right. I remember that. Okay, I thought there was... Okay. Lanisha, 40, took to Instagram to announce her bundle of joy. Very pretty lady. Back when I finally stopped feeling nauseous. Okay, so she's pretty much... Yeah, so he's just going around spraying his sperm everywhere. and these chicks are not ducking, and because they know they get a check at the end of the day. So, I mean, is it because he's him that they are like, okay, well, it's the same thing like Future. Like, he got all these baby mamas and you still want to be a part. It's like maybe subconsciously they're doing what the African tribemen did with the 40 wives. Like he was the king.
No, I think you're looking at it too deep. I don't think it has
It
anything
might
to
just
do
be that deep subconsciously. Like you want the man that
because they're not marrying. They're not even dealing with him in that sense of this is a wife. They're dealing with him like this is the mother to my child. That's it. I mean, if you want to go down the polygamy road, we can do that. But I don't think that's the case with Buchanan or Future.
I'm confused with a RFR now.
Confused.
You just lost me because I'm trying to figure out like why. So it's just that I wanted to have sex with her and she just popped up pregnant. That's the thinking. Is that the mentality?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's what happens anyway, right?
Lady, be careful. And you know what? And she's thinking the same thing. But I believe that the women know it's a possibility I might get pregnant by this dude, and he's gonna have to pay me child support, and he got money.
I don't see an issue with it if he's going to take care of the children.
Yeah, but is he?
But being irresponsible and getting females pregnant and dipping, that's different than they're getting pregnant and he's still there being in the child's life.
If you're a celebrity, you can't run nowhere. Your tour dates are on your website. You can hide, but you can't really like. There's people that will help you find them because they're celebrities. So that's crazy. So share your thoughts about the topic. I personally believe polygamy should be legal because side chicks are knowingly getting into this relationship.
But see, the thing with side chicks and what's it called, sister wife or whatever?
Yeah.
The difference is, in that situation, a man is dealing with that side chick like you're probably everything. Yeah.
You're my secret. And I get it.
I don't want to deal with you on that level. That's why you're a side chick. Because if you were somebody who I really wanted to deal with, you'd be my girl.
Okay, so if he marries both women, it's because he wants both of them to be in his family, sharing the bills and raising the children together. Okay, because he sees both of them as respectable people that he wants to be around. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, y'all can't let me run it because if you ever wanted to. It'll be more for me picking her, and that'll be my homegirl, and you be wondering where we at because we getting our nails done and we shopping and shit, and we'll jump your ass if you don't do it. We tell you to, like I would just fuck it all up. So I personally wouldn't even. I don't suggest it, but if you do, we'll have that conversation. All right, so you can hear my no in different languages.
Would it be a podcast if we had the conversation?
Anyway, so
that might be the best podcast we ever had.
Listen, brothers, if you want more than one woman, why don't y'all march your asses down to the courthouse and fight for your rights to be able to marry as many women as you should instead of being sneaking around.
Well, see, the thing is you could just do it. You know, nobody said. Well, legally, you can't have more than one spouse, right? Right. But you can.
That's what I'm saying. Make it legal.
You can have
and file taxes, and y'all get the big check, and flip that money and get some land.
You could do that anyway. I'm hypothetically right. Let's just say I had a woman on the side, and you knew about her, and I was like, look, she's about to have my child, right? Mm-hmm. And we came to an agreement where she's a part of the family. Because the child is, right? Mm-hmm. We don't have to go to the courthouse and say, okay, because I can't marry her. I'm already married to you, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
We can have that agreement where she is my wife.
But wouldn't y'all all want to have a legal documents that all can file taxes for, all can claim death, survivorship. What is it? Where you can all, so file for insurance. If somebody dies, you can, y'all both have insurance policies out, and then it's like do it the right way.
That makes sense. That's the an efficient way to do it. I would agree with that.
Economically, it does make sense, but God's playing around. They want to run around.
That's the other thing. Most people don't even think on that level, baby, and that's why it's not going to happen because people don't even think on the level of okay, let's do this for the
bigger picture,
right?
Because at the end of the day, if we all struggling and we all doing all these things, and you if you got some legal things, you have some rights over stuff. And the other thing is that, let's just say with the sister wife situation, he's homesick, you got to go to work, one of y'all could stay home and the other one will make the money. And it's like, it's just, and we'll have this conversation. And anybody who wants to join it, if you are in a polygamous relationship, reach out to us ASAP at dread and butter at show at gmail. So DREAD, no, dread and butter, the letter N, BUTTER show at gmail.com. Reach out to us.
Say that again, because you kind of.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm looking confused at you because I thought you was gonna jump in.
I was confused.
So it's dread and butter show at gmail.com. DREADNBUTTERSHOW at gmail.com. We answer our emails, and that's pretty much that. So we would love to have that, and then maybe we could do a live. We could do a maybe StreamYard it or something like that, and do something like that. So just reach out if you're in a polygamous relationship, or if you got some views on it or whatever. We want to know, and maybe we can kind of have a little call in or something, or you could leave a voice message or something, and we'll play it, whatever you're comfortable with. So anyway, what else we got? We're gonna go into. We have. Let me see. Are we? Yeah. Okay. So we went out this weekend. For the people in the New York area and the people that are traveling to New York, there are a lot of events going on. So we're going to try to keep you up to date with that. This week, we didn't feel like recording with the, we didn't feel like filming anything. So we'll do that.
We're waiting for our new camera to come in.
Yes.
So we didn't film. We don't have any video of us going to the Uptown Night Market.
Right. So I want to fill you in on some delicious foods, some really fly clothing, some cool body and bath and body stuff. And I'm going to let y'all know where you can find it on Instagram, because I definitely plug them on there. Also, and when we have pre-recorded it the same day, because we like to really, share the experience the same day. So I want to let you guys know that it was Arnie, not Annie. So what you're going to be listening to is Arnie.
Yeah, it was Arnie and Ebony
instead of Annie and Ebony. Yeah. So so stay tuned. We're gonna go into a commercial break really quick and then check it out. Also, on our way home, we got into an Uber, and the Uber driver is from Russia. And he had dropped some gems on how they feel about Putin and some other deep, dark stuff that might be very bring some insight,
next level content.
Yeah. So, and also, we was listening to some of his hip hop, so we will share the artist as well. So stay tuned. I think the conversation was very inspiring, and I'm hoping that you stay tuned and listen to it. So we'll be right back.
Are you planning to sell your house and desire a high value? Or are you searching for that perfect dream home but need some assistance to choose the right one? At Outreach Real Estate, we believe in giving top priority to our clients and providing them with the best service. With extensive knowledge of the real estate market, we make sure our clients' homes are priced right and sold quickly. We help advertise your home and highlight important features that will attract qualified buyers. We also offer free market appraisal and free moving services such as cleanouts. We handle all the paperwork from beginning to end and guide you on what to be aware of so that you can enjoy the process of selling or buying your home. Call us today at 718-531-3995 or visit the website at www.outreachrealestate.com.
Yeah, so we went to the Uptown Night Market in West Harlem. It's every second Thursday of the month.
Yeah, between 125th and 135th on 12th Avenue.
It begins at 4. I'm not sure of the time that it ends.
Yeah, we got there kind of early. That's how we do. We get there early. They wasn't even serving any food. Yeah, they wasn't selling anything till 4 o'clock, and we got there like 3:30. So, the vendors that was there were very interesting. What stood out for me was the vendor Poppins NYC. POP is on Instagram. You guys, it's POPPINS NYC. They have a pop culture pin. So if you're into fashion and you like the urban look and you don't mind putting a couple of cool artsy pins on your jacket or your knapsack, check them out on Instagram. Also, Harlem's own soaps. They had some really cool handmade soaps there, along with some other stuff for your body. And so yeah, they're also on Instagram, so you can see what they have. Harlem Hoops, she had some really, really nice earrings there, so she was there as well. You got Harlem's Heaven Hats. Her name is Avetta Petty, so shout out to her. She had some hats. Oh my goodness. She had a little bit for everybody. And I had to give her a shout out today. So she stood out. I might have to go back and check out some of her stuff. Lovers Rock Sea Moss was also there. He has sea moss of different flavors. He had ginger and lemon, sorrow and lemon, and
you had to specify that it's the sea moss gel.
Yeah, sea moss gel, not the actual. Yeah, but he also sells the bulk as well. He had the purple or the blue gel. I think it's purple. He had the purple gel and he had the beige colored gel.
Not gel.
Not gel. The sea moss. He had the fresh sea moss, the purple one, as well as the other one. And it looked pretty official. So yeah, this Lovers Rock Sea Moss. Shout him out as well. So yeah, that was really nice. And let's not forget. So they had I forgot the name of the what was it, Japanese? With the
I didn't get the name of that.
The buns, the steamed buns with Peking duck in there. So yeah,
the teriyaki one.
Yeah, I had the Peking duck. He had the chicken teriyaki, and then we got really greedy.
Well, we didn't get that greedy because we shared that.
We did. We only brought one plate, but it was enough for 3 people. Really, honestly, that was a lot of food. Okay, yeah. 2 people. It was enough for 2. It was a lot. So
3 people would be struggling.
No. So yeah, but they had this one was Ebony and Annie's. No, Annie and Ebony's catering, and they actually
soul food. It's Harlem soul food.
It's a Harlem soul food truck, and I was told by one of the ladies that's on the line that the truck is located, I believe, between 7th and 8th Avenue on a regular basis in Harlem. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, not far from maybe 125th. I got to get the details. The line was packed and they were all the way at the...
Let's say I'm glad they're not in my neighborhood, because I would hit them. I probably would hit them up every day.
You know, turkey wings was so moist. Yeah. You know, turkey wings are normally dry. Okay, but these were smothered with gravy. There's Spanish rice.
And the meat was falling off the bone.
Yes, it was. And the Spanish rice was excellent. And the mac and cheese was official. Yeah. I'm talking about stamp of approval.
That's a fact.
Okay, so yeah, they're not playing games. When they say soul food, they mean it. So yeah, shout out to Ebony and Annie's. They're on Instagram as well.
That's gonna make your soul good.
It was really good. So yeah, it was packed. We got there, it was empty, but they wasn't serving anything yet. They also had some free giveaways. There was what was it? Was it what's the name of the brand of?
I know it was Minute Maid.
Yeah, Minute Maid got a new Aqua Fresca. Yeah. Aqua Fresca is the brand. It's like they're doing fruits, right? And it's like, well, he had mango, which actually was delicious, and I had hibiscus, but they had other flavors, but they was giving it away for free. It is not too sweet. It's like a flavored water in a can. So it wasn't bad. It was free, and for free, it was definitely bad. But I don't see myself buying it. Like if I see it in the store, I'm not going to jump and be like, "Oh yeah, they go Aqua Fresca." I think it's a very attractive can. It stands out. It will get your curiosity, but after that, you're like, if it was in a bottle, I think I would appreciate it better. I'm not really a can person, so you know. But yeah, it was a beautiful day in Harlem.
Yeah.
It was. I was told that the Uptown Night Market is every second Thursday. I don't think it's often because there's a lot of traffic. They cut off the street, so it's like you got to come down 133rd, 135th. So I think maybe. Oh, excuse me for you. It made it a little difficult.
That's the itis is creeping up on you.
I definitely had the itis. That soul food took me out. We were dragging. Like I grabbed myself by the collar and just walked up the hill. When we was done, that's how I felt. Like I needed.
The lady we passed going up the hill. She said, "I'm gonna be walking as slow as y'all when I come back."
Yeah, I said you're gonna get the itis. I said stay away from that soul food truck because they definitely fill you up. But it was fun. It was
that portion was crucial.
It was nice. Police presence was there, and they were very pleasant. No tension. Oh, the band was on fire. The band was on fire. There was no artist performing like the Bronx Market we went to, but the band was excellent, and they played a lot of oldies but goodies, and a little bit of everything. It was a nice mixed crowd. Mm-hmm. Different cultures were there, and all the vendors that were there as well were multicultural. And but for the most part, a lot of those vendors were at the Bronx Market. So if you don't want to make it down to Harlem, you can go every Saturday?
Every Saturday, yeah.
Every Saturday and get those same vendors
at the Bronx
Bronx Market. Now, I think the only one that I honestly had to say that I don't remember seeing was the fried watermelon vendor.
Yeah, they had a fried watermelon.
Yeah, and my greedy behind had to try it. I was eating out of curiosity. That's what I was doing. So the fried watermelon was actually it was good. It was good. The watermelon was not greasy. That's what I was kind of scared of. But and it was room temperature, so I think she just fried the outside and that was it. So I think the watermelon might have been frozen and then they fried the outside, so that nice crust to it. So it was decent. It was decent. And he puts this flavored vanilla frosting on it. So yeah, that's it. But I'm gonna be fasting for the next 24 hours. So there's no more food. I have to let this pass. I have to clean my organs. He will be doing the same because I'm not cooking. And so that was cool. What else went on? Oh, on the Uber, the Uber ride home.
Yeah, the dude was Russian and he was playing
Miyagi.
Yeah, his name is Miyagi.
There's a Russian rapper. First of all, the Russian driver, the Uber driver, he asked us. He said, "Do you mind if I play music?" So we was like, yeah, sure, why not? Because we was too tired to even, I just wanted the window open and just a nice smooth ride home. That's all I cared about. So he turns on this and I hear this hot beat.
Yeah, the beat was banging.
So I was like, oh, this must be a new rapper. I was like, okay, who's this? And then when I listen, he's not speaking in English.
But you can feel it though.
Oh my God. So he's spitting Russian fire. And then I said, excuse me, sir. I said, this is cranking. I need to know who this is. And he said, oh, it's Miyagi. It's Miyagi. He's from Russia. I was like, what? I was like, turn that up. And then next thing you know, he just turned into a DJ and just started having us listen to almost everything. So he played, okay. If you guys are interested in checking him out, if you want to hear some fire from Russia, I think he better than some American rappers, honestly. Yeah. Oh my God! And
one of the songs was Miyaga and what's the guy named something Panda, Andy Panda.
I don't know, but just look up Miyagi, Miyagi, right? Then the songs that I like, but all of them we heard was fire. And the crazy thing is that none of them sound the same. He had different genres on that album, and he's been doing this thing for a while. So Cassandra is one, and then do you remember the other one?
Freeman.
Freeman. That was fire. And he has his music videos is crazy. You know, they got the little Russian girls in there twerking and stuff. They ain't got much booty, but they still twerking. You know, and yeah, and the guys was dressed nice and everything, and they, you know, got the whole rap swag down with the hand movements and everything. So it was an excellent experience. What else did he say? Oh yeah, then we just started talking about Russia because I wanted to hear how he felt about the war. I thought he was supportive of Putin, being that he was a president, and he was like, "Oh, Putin's an asshole." I said, "Wow." I said, "Tell me more." So he was like, "Yeah, we don't like him or whatever," and then he goes to say that he thinks that the real Putin died, and then there's a fake one out there.
Yeah, he was saying that this is a clone. They believe that Putin died some years ago, and this is a clone of.
Yeah, and he said the only people making money in Russia are the police. That's all Putin cares about, is making sure the military and the police are paid well. So all the kids that finish from school, they want to go and be police officers because there's no other choice. All the other careers are not paying that much. But yeah, they really don't like Putin, and he said he's happy to be over here. And he also showed us a music video that Miyagi did of the neighborhood that he's from, which is very hood looking. They got clotheslines on clothes hanging on the balcony and everything. But yeah, check out Miyagi's music if you know some words he says are English. Like I heard him say, you know, the F bomb. I also heard him say, "Oh, rise up." I heard him say that's one of the hooks of one of the songs he did.
Cassandra, he says her name.
Yeah, and yeah, I forgot. I think there was a couple of so there are some English words that he does say, and he does curse in American as well in some of his songs. But yeah, he got his swag. He looks like a white Tupac to me. What you think? Without like, he looks like if Tupac was white. That's how he looks. That's how he looks to me. That's just me. So yeah, go check him out. So yeah, that Uber ride home was very inspiring. It was like a little cultural tour home.
Kind of added to the whole day.
Yeah, it did.
Because the Uptown night market is advertised as multicultural cuisines and fashion.
Yeah.
So for us to go from there to get in the car with somebody from another country, and he was introducing us to the music that he listened to. It was like
it all tied in together, which was cool. Yeah, I think that
synchronicity, man.
It was really beautiful. So it was pretty decent. But yeah, I think the next market we going to is the ones in Queens.
Yeah.
This one I want to videotape. I think it's more multicultural. So in terms of, I think they have a different type of vendors there because we've seen it online. So yeah, this one, if you check out our YouTube channel, if you subscribed, you'll see it, and you know, get the notification because we're definitely going to be going over there and you know, doing some live and check out people, talk to some of the vendors and stuff.
All right, let's wrap this up. Check us out on Dread and Butter Show on YouTube
and Dread and Butter Show on Instagram and Dread and Butter Show on at gmail.com. If you have any questions, you want to advertise, you want us to come to an event, you know, you want us to view some of the things that you got going on, any, you know, outdoor, indoor events that you got going on, please feel free to invite us. We'll come through and
thank you for spending time with us.
Yes, and we look forward to spending time with you again. So thanks for tuning in. And
adios.
And we I guess we'll be chilling with you in the next episode. Peace. Babs fashion hats are custom made with you in mind, and Babs have plenty of styles for you to choose from. And with a Babs fashion hat, you can dress up a pair of jeans, stretchies, or a cute leather jacket. A true fashionista knows that her look is not complete unless she tops off the entire look with a fashionable hat. Everyone knows you're not completely dressed unless you're wearing a fashionable hat, and especially a Babs fashion hat. Follow us and place your orders today through Facebook, Etsy, and Instagram.